All right, let's go. In the bottom right, far away from his opponent, we have our new insane quality, high-quality Terran player. He is
MVP King.
Kind of bungled his intro. All right, in the upper right, playing so scary. On the map of his choice, we have
FXO Leenock.
Okay, let's see what.
How old is Leenock now? Is he 16?
No, he's a little bit older.
He's 17?
I think so, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard to keep track of ages.
It is.
Age is just a number to
the Korean age, and then the Western age, and then.
Well, and you know, it's.
Sometimes I get my age wrong. I'm 28. I keep thinking I'm 27 because I got just so used to saying that for a while.
Yeah, for a whole year, in fact.
Whole year, man.
God, it's so funny. So, Whirlwind.
Yep.
Keen already has decided. Command Center first, not surprised. Atchers for Leenock here. No drone scout, so. Anyways,
really no need to drone scout, I think, on. Well, I guess theoretically Keen could proxy, but the way he's playing today.
Well, he's playing macro games too, man.
Now, guys, this is a pretty Zergy map. It's big. It's got lots of expansions. It's hard to. It's a long distance to push, which means there's more options for Zerg to counterattack. There's more. There's more going on for Zerg. In fairness, it's hard to Broodlord push on this map, but since the burden of Zerg is to just acquire more expansions than the opposing player, it's really up to the Terran in this case. That's the matchup burden. It's really up to the Terran to figure out how to kill the Zerg before the Zerg gets too big. Because it's harder for Terran to expand and expand and expand and expand, because the more spread out the Terran get, the weaker they are.
Yeah, whereas Zerg can really quickly react. They can move their army around a lot quicker, especially defensively with creep. So, yeah, that's a good way to put it. And in fact, this is I feel like this is an ultralisk map, but the thing is, if you go ultras, you have to be really careful because that gives Terran time. They realize they can turtle up, go for a Marauder, a heavy composition, add some starports so that they can kill your Broodlord switch. You know,
the other thing is that
it's a tough back and forth.
If you mess up with your ultralisks, they're not going to be able to retreat against Stim Marauders and Marines.
Yeah.
They actually just kill them all off. Whereas Broodlords, they can't retreat either, but they're a little bit stronger. You know.
Well, so far, the one thing that I really need to point out is that Leenock's still mining gas after he started his speed. And
he's mining it with 3 drones.
Yeah, I mean, he's got speed started pretty darn early here. Oh, is he going to pull the drones off the gas? Because now Keen gets to see this. I feel like that's the last thing in the world you want Keen to be able to see.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't yank the drones off.
And the thing is, you can still click on that geyser to check that, but does Keen do that in that amount of time? It's hard to say.
Sometimes people just don't.
And if he just chooses to do a cheese, no, he's not. He's doing layer, okay. But it could be some sort of craziness like we saw before. And he's playing against someone going 3 command center before any tech or real amount of units. So definitely something that can end up working out for Leenock if he goes for one of these crazy Nidus pushes or something like that. I'm really excited to see what it is, though. Could just be something as simple as quick and fast or quick muta.
Well, Keen is going 3 command centers here. I don't know when he's going to take the 3rd. Probably not right away. Terrans almost never do. They just crank out SCVs and drop mules.
Yeah, you still get a huge econ boost from just having in your main base for a bit. And, there's no reason to even send it out until you have over 44 SCVs anyways. Just doesn't even make sense, actually. So anyways, we'll see what Leenock has planned here in just a second. There you go. It does finish. I think he's going to go Spire, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it goes. And the Spire has started, Tasteless. I'm getting pretty excited, man.
Yeah.
He's going for really quick... Oh, Baneling Nest as well. He might be going for that same type of attack we've seen.
Yeah, that super strong
Ling,
attack.
Bane, Muta. It's powerful.
Now, Keen is in a defensive posture right now. Position.
Well, Barracks Wall is about the best thing you can do against a Ling, Bane, Muta attack.
Exactly. So, he could be okay still. In fact, the other thing is that if this doesn't work for Leenock, Leenock's going to be in a deficit.
Yeah. But if Keen comes out on the map, he'll be in trouble. I still don't know exactly what he's going for because he's getting a reactor and right next to his factory. So it looks like he'll probably be reactor to Hellions. Maybe throw down a tech lab with that factory, get combat shields again, something like that. But Leenock, oh, that's a quick burrow. Cool. Okay, I get what's going on.
Talk to me.
So he's going mutas, right? Very quick mutas, quick Bailey Nest, quick burrow. And what this points to is he's saying, okay, I'm going to control the map with muta speedling. And what he's going to do is he can start expanding quite a bit, leave really good Baneling landmines. Yes, okay, and he's getting armor. Oh god, I love this from Leenock so much. Okay, so his mutas, he's going to make mutas all game. And he's realized, okay, he's going to stop all drops, right? Which means Keen has to go to more frontal attacks, which means the Baneling Burrow is going to be more useful.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, so he's going to be defaulted into having to push, and therefore, if you look at the paths here, too, if they're both sharing the right, it's pretty obvious the direction that the army's going to be moving in.
Yeah, he's going to have good places for those Banelings to be. And by getting that carapace, what that tells us is that he is planning on fighting with mutas. He's going to make a lot of mutas. When you see attack, could be a lot, might not be a lot, hard to say. But that carapace just means I will fight with Marines.
This is technical. Nice analysis, by the way, Artosis. So it looks like the mutas are now backing out. Now, we'll see how privy Keen is to this in a little bit. Because right now, you know, I love what Leenock's doing, but it doesn't mean it's going to work.
No, of course not. I mean,
after everything we've seen here, I think Keen maybe loses on this map.
Look at this, Keen's so smart. Yeah, seeing 4 Banelings morph there. You know what I think?
I think Baneling Burrow.
Yeah, exactly. Because 4 doesn't make sense. You're not going to bust anything with 4. In fact, you just scanned to see if there was anything behind those Banes coming in. There wasn't. So if I'm Keen right now, I think I make 1 Raven before I leave.
I agree 100%. I think he's going to do that. Or at least stock up some scans, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what he's actually going to do. So 10 mutas in production right now. I love how Leenock banked up to get that because he doesn't want to show too many mutas. There's no way that Keen knows he's going to dedicate himself to mutas this game. Just doesn't know. And if he does know, there's going to be quicker Thors, there's going to be more turrets, etc. So exciting, Tastes. I'm loving this game by Leenock so far.
Well, these two are a good match for each other.
They really are.
All right, it looks like the mutas are going to bank back in here. They're hitting the depot, trying to bait out a sim.
And look at that. He's surprised. Like, 16 mutas, says Keen. That's surprising.
All right, he's going to need to get a Thor or 2 for defense here.
Yeah, he's going to have to. His armory's only halfway done, though. And those 16 mutas have already done decent damage. He just had to cancel a racks. He's going to have to make more turrets. I mean, these mutas are already doing their job, and he's already getting +2 carapace. Oh, God. He's so on top of these muta upgrades. In fact, he'll have +2 carapace before those Marines have +2 attack, which is really going to help.
Mutas are backing up now. No, coming back in here for another engagement. Now, any damage, anything you can shave off of this top rim here of Keen's base is worth it. Oh, the medevac! Keen's going to have to pull it together here. He's actually losing a lot more than I expected him to, even though, that is a lot of mutas, so it's understandable.
You know, if he walks over, there's a turret that sees those Banelings, by the way, so that's actually really important. Because now he knows for sure, if he didn't figure it out before, that Baneling landmines are what's happening. And look at this, these mutas.
He's forced out so many stims.
I feel like I'm watching StarCraft 1 right now, man. These mutas are just like ravaging Marines. But if he walks over a Baneling landmine 1 time in this game, I think he's just going to lose.
I feel like these are StarCraft 1 mutas since it looks like we have overlords of the control group that accidentally went over there.
That's awesome. You're right. Now he has an egg in it right now. I guess that's going to be
Anyways, all right, he's coming in here, attacking the front. And is Keen spread too thin?
Well, I think there's just way too much Zerg. He wasn't even really spread out too much, but this is a ton of mutas and a ton of lings.
Now, the lings are expendable in these attacks, the mutas not so much.
Yeah. And you know what? He didn't really lose mutas.
No, he really didn't.
He's got 18 in that flock still. His +2 armor is almost done for them. He is just destroying Keen this game.
This is pretty intense, man.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Keen make a Thor yet. And I understand he needs to keep up his siege tank production, but he needs another factory. because you have to have some Thors against this no matter what. You need to get those I mean, you're going to need the Siege Tanks as well because he's going to have speed banes. So, I mean, it's a hard thing to play against. And okay, you see there is another factory on the way, of course. Keen knows very well that he needs Thors and Siege Tanks.
Keen's not dead yet, but he is stuck inside of his base, and it doesn't look like it does not look like Leenock, is finished dishing out this beating.
Yeah. He is not indeed. Look at this. He just keeps killing stuff and getting out.
I'm really curious if we go to map number 3, what map that's going to be on.
Well, I think we're going to go to map number 3. I mean, this game definitely not over, but Leenock is playing just brilliantly. Look at this. Another big attack in. Going to take out the Siege Tanks in a matter of seconds. Little groups of Marines mean nothing to this flock of mutas. Look at that. One-shots medevacs. And he didn't do any more upgrades on those mutas, though. That's too bad. I would like to see any upgrade. +1 attack would be cool.
All right, he's coming here again. Leenock coming here. He's going to take out the Siege Tank. Mutas fanning out now, taking out medevacs as well. And once again, he retreats.
And all these engagements that he's done so far, the Lings have been tied on upgrades to Marines. So that's helped out a lot as well. And Leenock coming in, killing off a lot of Marines once again.
A little bit of an extension there, losing 2 mutas. But
yeah, as you mentioned, Taste, this medevac count is staying pretty low.
All right, Lings now coming in here, hitting these Marines, and spilling into this expansion. The first Thor is going to go down here as it is surrounded by these Zerglings.
Sick volley, though, before it does go down. And Leenock's just going to go for this base. There's no Marines in that bunker, so he's going to deal a ton of damage.
Oh, trying to just target this down. Now the SE is going to repair. He needs to repair.
Yeah, but then the glaives start to kill them off as well. This is a... Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. Oh, wow. That was
you're kidding me.
Well, that didn't work out like Leenock wanted. Keen saved it. He killed off a lot of mutas. And that's the beginning of what he needs to do to come back here. But the lair just morphed into a hive. The hive just finished. That's what it's called.
There you go, Artosis. All right. But now we have a little drop over here. This is good because it's going to at least pull back some of the Zerg's army. No, it won't. There's actually 2 infestors right there. Excuse me. And another engagement. Again, more Banelings coming up here. Beautifully done by Keen, targeting the center of that Baneling clump. Now trying to heal up. Now Leenock's got to be careful. He's doing a great job, but you don't want to overextend. And you don't want to overstep.
Yeah. And he doesn't have Baneling speed yet, which is interesting to note. Also, Greater Spire on the way, Adrenal Glands, +3 carapace for the Lings, not for the mutas.
And, the Greater Spire halfway done. Looks like the medevacs got spotted over here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Keen's holding on at least for now.
Yeah, all Keen has to do is just focus on getting maxed out.
Yeah, he needs to get a maxed out army, and he's on his way. I mean, he's at 155. It's not going to take too long to get there. But the thing is, there's going to be Broodlords, and...
Yeah, that's inevitable.
He's still... I mean, at this point, he's done enough. He's basically dealt with the mutas. The mutas are still going to be a very scary counterattack scenario, but his army isn't afraid of the mutas anymore.
All right, medevac moving up. And now going to be trying to get this base that's making over here. Nice. He's scanning. Now, there are not Burrowed Banelings right in that area. He's got the right idea. Now we're going to have an interception. Is this going to happen? Yes, it will. Ouch. All right, but that's not stopping Keen. He's continuing to push. Broodlords are on the way. They're almost finished, in fact.
Yeah, they're going to be done very soon here. Baneling speed just starting, though.
Now, Keen knows that Banelings are going to be on the way, but this is a big map, so you can, at times, avoid contact with him.
Oh, nice fungal. Let's run away for now. Trying to wait for his Broodlords to catch up.
Nicely done here. More fungals coming down here, sieging up. Is that 2 Broodlords up there, Justice?
Yeah, 2 more on the way.
Okay, so soon to be a total of 4. And as you can see, he's just going to head south.
And yeah, Keen is in full retreat. And
I don't know why he's sieging up here. This is so confusing to me. All right, thank you. Back him now. Oh, he's going to get the Greater Spire.
Ooh.
Stamming, hitting it. The armor upgrade's not going to finish. And it goes down.
That's right. Well, you know what? He's still fighting back, and he's going to go and kill. He might be able to kill a hatchery off. It's definitely a possibility with this army. You know, he does have those 2/2 upgrades.
Oh. Broodlord's over here trying to save the day. He's going to get the queen. He might be able to get the hatch too. CGing up, avoiding the banelings. Banelings speed just up finishes.
And with these mutas coming in and the Broodlords as well, doesn't look like...
No, he'll get the hatch.
Oh, he will, yeah. You're right.
And nice.
Leenock a little bit too slow, but he's going to kill all these medevacs. And that hatchery is worth all those medevacs right now, to be honest. Because Keen does not have a fourth base. He's going to have a very hard time actually replacing
While this was going on, there was a hatchery at the center right, correct? I don't know if there was or not. I saw a bunch of Marines running away from there.
Well,
anyways. Anyways, now that I put us on the spot, the Spire's remaking. But remember, he has to morph that into a greater Spire. The mutas are not as effective anymore.
Well, he's going back in. He's going into Ultras, not back in, but 2 Ultras for the first time.
Yep.
And you know what's really cool is that Keen is getting Ghosts with Cloak right now. And that's really going to help him out against Infestors. You know, Leenock has played such a strong game, but Keen is still giving himself a way to possibly win this. If he can get in there, excuse me, EMP or snipe off the Infestors, the army of Leenock becomes much less strong. Even if he has more supply, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll do anything without the Infestors in there.
All right, now we see mass spine crawlers coming down here. Leenock saying, wait a minute, the only way I can probably lose this from here on out if I have good Broodlord control. Oh my god, hold on.
Those banelings have been so patient. Not quite. Don't do it, Leenock.
Yeah, that's smart. Just save him. Man.
Oh, he's going to make a turret right next to it. Darn. Imagine those banelings are... Uh-oh, what do we do now?
Man, we are so screwed.
Oh my god.
All right, that's the best you could have asked for.
Yeah. It's okay.
Probably startled.
No, he's like, whoa. Dude, attack me again? All right.
Does he have any Vikings? No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. There's only 4 broods out, but that Greater Spire is going to be finishing up very shortly here. Now, we do have him attacking across the map. The 4 broods kind of out of position here. Okay, here he goes. 3 Ultras are actually going to attack a different base on the map.
But this base not actually as valuable since it's almost mined out. So running up here, hitting those Broodlords. And nice snipe there.
Yeah, some nice fungals going down to uncloak those ghosts, and that really helps out the Ultras going forward. But this is kind of a wonky army that Leenock's attacking with
here. It's a little bit scrappy.
Yeah, and Marines are good against really weird armies sometimes. And really good fungal growth going down there. Looks like Leenock will break through this army at least.
I don't know if he can keep this going though. Now he's going to give up that other base up there. Now he's coming over here, stimming and gunning down these Broodlords. That's going to be the end of the Broodlords here.
Still, this is the end of Keen though. Look at the supplies, 82 to 186. He's lost too much. A little Ultralisk attack on the other base, cleaned it up. And from here, Leenock just has enough bases, he has enough income that he's going to run over Keen pretty soon here.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right, Artosis. This looks like it's the beginning of the end here as we have a maxed out Leenock against a struggling Keen.
Yeah, there's not much left for Keen here. His production is so low at the moment.
More Ultras coming down here. I think we're going to see GG any second, guys.
Yeah, as these 5 Ultras come in, he just doesn't have the type of army that it takes. GG.
Yep, GG. All right. 1-1, it goes on to the rubber match. The winner is scot-free.
I tell you what, these two looking so evenly matched after that game. That was after the 2 games, because they both kind of outplayed each other in them, but both of them still fought on valiantly.
Yeah, no kidding. After the show's done today, let's actually lock up the studio and trap these nerds in those booths and just make them play more.
I know, right?
I'm digging their games. All right, so I think at this point in time, both players realizing the caliber of skill that they're up against. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say Keen still simply because the map is his choice. Will Keen pull out a wild card right now and a proxy? He could.
Well, dude, it's in Tomb Valley.
Yeah.
If Keen doesn't go 2 racks, then I don't know who killed Keen, skinned him, and wore his skin, but he did a good job because that skin looks healthy.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to have to skin somebody and wear their skin, Keen's got great skin.
He does.
He does. You and me, not so much, but Keen, yeah.
I have been told by countless makeup ladies that out of all the casters, I have some of the best skin.
Really?
Even though my skin is not all that.
Really?
Yeah. It's true, Tastes.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know who has nice skin, man? Who? Is Jeff from Sons of StarCraft.
He does.
He does. He's got like this silky butter naan skin.
Yeah. Butter
It's
naan
good, man.
skin. There you go.
It's like garlic butter naan, man.
Not perfect, but really good.
Yeah, it's really good. No,
You know who has the softest skin?
Who?
My baby.
It's got soft.
Yeah.
It's just made to be cuddled. Let's figure out how to stunt your baby so that it never turns into a human. It just stays a cute little baby forever.
I'm both intrigued and appalled.
All right, guys, get ready for the final match between these two, at least for now. Leenock and Keen here at the GSL.
Let's do this.